I'm Eagle McMahon. Come see what's in my bag. Hi, I'm Eagle McMahon. I'm here in my hometown of Boulder, Colorado. I'm here at Chautauqua Park with the wonderful Flatirons view behind me. And I'm gonna show you what's in my bag. So first off, I'm gonna start with my putters. I carry 4 P2s in my bag. And for off the tee, I like using the S-line P2. It's more overstable than the D-line. So I really like this for headwinds and windier situations. I'll even break this out for a putt every once in a while if it's really big headwind. Then I have 3 D-line P2s in my bag. I always carry 1 just for putting. I switch it out every 3 weeks just because I like the fresh feel of a P2. Now I have 2 pretty beat-in D-lines that I use for straight shots to understable. Now here are my mid-ranges. One of my go-to mid-ranges for short distances is a Innova GATOR. This is an old Pearly run that I found at Play It Again Sports for $7. All you disc collectors should be jealous out there because this thing's amazing. I use this for shots under 250 feet and also up shots that I need to go left or right depending on the way I throw it. Now I'm going to show you my MD3s. I carry 4 in my bag total. I'm going to show you my P lines right now. These are a newer run of MD3s from Discmania. They're a lot straighter than the C lines and the glows. Out of the box, they're really straight and really controllable. I'll use these in woodsy situations. Now my glows, these are the European Master stamps, and these are the best mid-ranges I think I've ever thrown. Like this one I've had in my bag for about 4 months now. It's still somewhat overstable, but it's beating in to be really straight. This is probably my go-to. I just put this one in my bag about a week ago. It's the same stamp as that one. It's really overstable right now, and I use this for headwinds and hyzer mid-range shots. Now the FD2. These are really underrated discs in my opinion. A lot of Discmania players don't throw them, and I don't know why not, because they're amazing. They're super consistent, very overstable for a fairway driver, and these are probably one of my go-to discs. If I had to play around with only 1 disc, it'd probably be the FD2. I have 3 FDs in my bag. I love the FD for straight shots, and they go really far because they have a glide of 6, which is absurd for a fairway driver. I'm going to show you the ones I have. I got from flippy to stable. I have this C-line Lizotte run that's really understable. I'll throw it for pretty much only rollers or sky and hyzer shots. Now I have like an in-between 2nd and 3rd run, and it's my money FD. It's dead straight. If I had to go out with 1 FD, it'd be this one. It's just so controllable, and it's so much fun to throw. Now the most overstable run of FD, it's a 2nd run. It's really stiff and really flat. This one is my windy FD. I can throw it in a headwind and I'll count on it staying straight and hyzering a little bit. Now my Firebirds. I carry 2 Firebirds in my bag. 1 star, 1 champion. This one's super stiff and flat. This is by far the most overstable disc in my bag. I can throw it as hard as I want into a headwind and I know it'll come back. I'll throw this from 100 to 500 feet. It's just such an amazing disc. I recommend the Firebird to anyone. This one is my Domir one. It's a champion. This one's almost like a Thunderbird in the sense that it's not as overstable. I'll throw this one for sidearm shots that I want a little bit more distance on, and backhand shots that I need to do a little S and have them come out at the end. Now I have a first run PD. It's super flat and stiff. It's almost like a Firebird, but not quite. It's really straight for most of the flight, but it has a consistent finish left. These are starting to get hard to find, so I have a small stock, but I definitely want to get more because they're such an amazing disc. Last but not least, I have PD2s. I carry 6 in my bag, flippy to stable. I carry a Blizzard in my bag for sidearm shots and max distance backhand shots. It's really not too trustworthy in the wind, but if it's calm out and I really want to rip them far and there's no out of bounds anywhere near, I'll go to my Blizzard.
Let's see Eagle 360. That's a crush.
Now I have just a stock C-line run. I think it's a newer run, so it's not as overstable as most of them. This one's pretty much exclusively for sidearms. It has extra glide for PD2s, and this one is sidearm only. Now I have a mini shield stamp PD2. This one has the bubbles in the rim. It's a really overstable run. This one's kind of my backup. I don't throw this one too much, but I'm sure this one will get plenty of use later on down the line. Now my go-to PD2. In glass blown, I was in search of PD2s, and I walk into the Discmania mobile and ask Simon, "You got any PD2s for me?" And he gives me this one. This one's my go-to right now. It's my farthest flying, most overstable one. This one used to be my go-to. It's a Masters run. This one is very overstable still, and I like to throw this one into headwinds. And now we got Grandma. I threw this one in the lake at one of my home courses, and the lake smells awful. So as soon as I pull it out, I had to carry it somewhere else besides my bag because it stunk up all my other discs. But I paid a trip to my grandma's house, and I sprayed it with perfume. So my grandma's perfume, that is. So that's how it got its name, Grandma. If you ever see me on the course, come by and give it a sniff. You'll like the smell of it. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm Eagle McMahon, and that's in my bag.